Hello, welcome back to Pilates. Hope you've had a good week. Alright, let's try and think about our posture today and how we control these movements. Use your breathing alongside it to help control and make the movements nice and smooth. So we'll just start with some body setting before we crack on with the exercises. So find yourself in the centre of the mat, feet together. Bring your toes out and your heels to meet. This is your starting position. So you have 3 points of contact with the ground. That's your big toe, heel and little toe. So start by pressing your big toe through the ground. Add the pressure through the heel and then just add the pressure through the little toe, feeling your arches open up slightly. Make sure you've got a nice soft knee. And moving up onto the pelvis, we're just going to practice a few pelvic tilts by sticking your bottom out and then tucking it under, keeping your upper body really nice and still and just tilting that pelvis forward and back. Once you've done that a few times, just hold in the middle, engage through your abs by drawing in towards your belly button. Hold yourself stable there. Nice relaxed ribs, and then we're just going to open up through the collarbones. So think about having nice wide collarbones all the way to the tips of your shoulder. Lastly, lengthening through that neck. So feel like you've got a helium balloon on the crown of your head, floating up really nice and tall, lengthening through that full spine. Alright, so now we're all set up. Let's crack on with the exercises. So palms together. We're going to start with an overhead reach as we come up onto our toes. Then we're going to sit down into a squat and push our palms behind us. So up onto our toes, reach overhead, sit behind, palms behind. So add the breathing in, so nice deep breath in through the nose as we reach up, breathing out as we sit down into that squat and push behind. Make sure we keep these collarbones nice and wide and open. And sitting all the way down, really sit down like you're going into a chair. And push your palms behind you, then reaching overhead. Nice, and the next one, hold at the top on your toes and pulse your thumbs to the back of the room. So keeping up on those toes, looking forward and just pulsing those thumbs to the back of the room. And you're going to sit down into that squat and we're just going to pulse our hands. So nice long neck, open collarbone and just pulsing those hands. Good, up again. Pulse the thumbs to the back of the room, keeping on those big toes. Keep the pressure through the big toes. Keep that nice relaxed breathing as you maintain your balance. And sitting down into hundreds and pulse the hands again. Okay, now we're in here. We're going to shift our weight onto one leg and keep the pulse. Really get the arms all the way behind, open through the collarbone. Make sure that knee's pushed out over your foot. We don't want any knees dropping in like that. So keep the knee out over the foot. Back to 2 legs. Shift the weight onto the other side. Again, keep that knee nice and strong. Keep that balance. Keep the pulse of the hands. Don't let this knee wobble around. Keep it nice and still. Draw in through your abs. Nice long neck. Nice open collarbone. Pulsing the hands back to 2 feet. Okay, keeping on 2 feet, we're going to come up onto the toes. Keep the arms pulsing. Keep the pressure through the big toes. Whoop, and keep the balance. Keep up and over on those big toes. Keep engaging through your core. Okay, if you can, we're going to go to single leg on toes. If you can't hold that balance, just go flat foot on single leg. So onto one leg, keep the pulse, keep the pressure through the big toe, keeping the knee over the toe. Back to 2 legs. Back to single leg. If you can, on that toe, keeping the balance, keeping the pulse, keeping the pressure through the big toe. Back to 2 legs, keep pulsing, and heels down. Good. Just going to go back to the alternating overhead reach. So coming up onto our toes, reach overhead, sitting back, pushing behind. Really reaching tall, sitting behind. Good. Up to the top, pulse the thumbs. Good. Sit to the bottom and pulse the hands. Good, and coming up. Nice little warm up of the shoulders and legs there. Alright, we're going to do a spinal roll down. We're going to go onto our front. So keep our bottom tucked in, tuck our chin to our chest, and roll one vertebrae down at a time. All the way down until we're on our hands and knees. So the first one we're going to do is leg pulling prone. So have your hands just further forward of your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and tuck your toes under. Level 1, you lift your knees to start. And you're just going to shoot yourself over your hands and then hover back. Level 2, you add in the legs. So you lengthen one leg away, alternating every time. Level 3, you go for opposite hand, opposite leg. So just reaching opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so pick your level. Level 1, level 2 with me in the legs. Level 3, legs and arms. Okay, let's inhale to lift our chest, lengthen our neck. Exhale to hover our legs. And let's go. Keeping that chest nice and high, away from the hands as we push over our hands. Keeping the neck nice and long, looking straight down at the mat. Let's make sure we're engaging through our abs, so drawing that belly button towards the spine. And using the breath to help control this movement. So nice breaths in and out through the nose. Really good. Okay, on the next one, I'm going to hold over the top. And if you're doing 2 or 3, pulse the leg and arms. And back. And again, hold and pulse. Good, and back to alternating. Good. Last 2 each side. Keep the chest high. Good. One more. Good, and relax down. Really nice start to that. Alright, so we're going to go on to breaststroke now. So onto your belly and place your forehead on the mat. Have your arms by your side with your palms facing in towards your body. So level 1, you keep your forehead on the mat, nice long neck. And you're just going to pulse your little fingers up and in, opening through that collarbone. Level 2, lift the chest bone off the ground, keeping that nice long neck. And again, pulse the little fingers. Level 3, squeeze your bottom, raise the legs, engage through the core, and pulse the little fingers. Level 4, same position, but you do breaststroke arms. So up above your head and palms to face down there. I'm going to do level 3 with you guys. So into position, inhale to prepare, exhale to lift, and let's go. Pulse the little fingers up and in, really get the height, get the back of those arms working. So I'm keeping my chest bone nice and high, the neck nice and long looking forward. Just breathing in and out through my nose. Drawing my belly button towards my spine to protect that lower back. I'm squeezing my glutes, lengthening my legs away. But let's really think about the height that those little fingers are getting to. How high can you get your arms? If you're doing level 4, pause in this position, and we're all going to pulse really low, all the way high. Good. Engage through those abs. Nice long neck. Control that breathing. Last 10. Really get the height. Come on. Control. And relax down. Good work. Right, we've got one more on our front, and that's leg taps. So level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and you're engaging through your abdominals. And you're just going to tap one leg out, drive the knee back in. Level 2, tuck your toes under, lift your knees just off the ground, tap out and in. Level 3, arms away, you're going to go into a straight arm plank, bring that knee in, and you're just going to tap out and drive in again. So I'm going to do level 3 with you guys. So pick whatever level you want to do. Level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, knees lifted. Level 3 with me in a straight arm plank. Okay, so inhale to prepare. Lift the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale into position. And let's go. Good, keeping our body really nice and still. And just driving that leg out. And then tucking that knee back in. Looking straight down at the mat. Keeping our bodies really nice and still. Chest nice and high. Pelvis square. We're just tapping that leg out and in. Use your breath to help control. Draw that belly button towards your spine to keep those abs on. Really nice. Keep in control. Let's go for 5 more. Use the breaths. Good, last one. Nice. No rest, and we're going to go straight onto the other side. So level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, knees lifted. Level 3 with me. Let's inhale to lift our chest, lengthen our neck. Exhale into position. And let's go. Tap the leg out, drive the knee in. Keeping that chest bone nice and high off the mat. The neck nice and long, so looking down at the mat. Collarbone square, pelvis square. Nothing's moving, just that leg tapping in and out. Let's refocus on our breath. Really using the inhalation and exhalation through the nose. Good, keep strong through your arms, keep them nice and long. Keep the chest bone high. Let's go for 5 more. Come on, reach for this last 5. How high can you tap that leg? And relax down. Good work. Right, we're going to come into sitting now. And the first one we're going to do in sitting is a 1-leg stretch. So, with this, we sit our chest bone nice and high, tilt our pelvis forward and have our knees bent up. Level 1, you keep the feet on the ground, palms facing each other. And you're just going to stretch one leg at a time, alternating one, then the next, looking forward. Level 2, lift your feet off the ground, and you're just going to stretch one leg and the next, not moving your body, just your legs are straightening. Level 3, feet up, same position. You're going to do a double leg stretch. So stretch both legs out at a time. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So feet lifted and a 1-leg stretch. So into position, chest open, looking forward, arms nice and wide. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift. And let's go. Straighten one leg at a time. I'm really focusing on keeping my body dead still. So my chest bone's nice and open, looking forward. If you're struggling with this position, you can use your hands behind you to keep your chest open if you feel you're crouching in. But if you're able to, keep your hands out in front. Okay, on the next one, keep your legs straight. I'm going to reach overhead and back down. 3 more. Really good. Last one. Switch to the other side. And again. Really nice. Keep open through your chest. Back to alternating. Good. Keep open through the chest. Really stretch with those legs. Good. Nice and relaxed down. Well done. The next one we're going to do is a spinal roll down. So same starting position with our feet on the ground. Going to tuck that pelvis under. Roll one vertebrae down at a time. Tap behind. Take your chin to your chest. And really smoothly roll all the way up into sitting again. If you find that you've got that and you don't lift your feet up to come up, bring your feet together and drop your knees out. And you're going to do the same. So roll one vertebrae down at a time. Tap. Roll one vertebrae up at a time. And come all the way up. Okay, so level 1 or 2. I'm going to start with level 1 with you guys. And if I'm feeling good, might progress on to level 2 halfway. Alright, so inhale to open the chest, lengthen the arms. Exhale, let's go. Really control that roll down, that spinal roll down. And let's make it nice, smooth and slow, all the way up. No hinging, no lifting of the feet. Just really squeezing those abs together. Coming all the way up, nice and high. Nice smooth motion. No holding of the breaths. Exhale on the way up. That will help you keep breathing. So inhale on the way down. And exhale on the way up. Really good. I'm going to try for a couple of level 2s. If you're feeling ambitious this Friday, do again. So feet together, knees out wide. And again, try not to let your knees come in. But most importantly, don't let your feet come off the ground. Really squeeze your abs up. Raise all the way up. Control down. Rolling up. Squeeze those abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice and high. Let's go for 2 more. Squeeze those abs all the way up. Come on. 1 more. Squeezing all the way up. This is our last one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Open up tall. Really nice, well done. Right, so we're going to do a couple in supine now, so on our backs. And the first one is leg kick-ups or reverse crunch. So level 1, your palms are facing down on the mat, so you can use the mat to push. Level 2, the backs of your hands are facing the mat, so you can still push but not as easily. Level 3, arms over your chest. So with this, our legs come up into the air. You roll up wherever you can, and then really control that roll down, just like we did on that spinal roll down. Only let one vertebrae down at a time and make it nice and smooth. Okay, so again, level 1, palms down, which I'll be doing. Level 2, palms up. Level 3, arms over your chest, okay? Let's get going. So let's roll up and roll down nice and smoothly. So no thump of the bum and none of this. That's cheating. Nice smooth roll down. But lots of you want to bring your shoulders off the ground and the mat and bring your head off as well. Make sure that head stays relaxed and low on the mat, and make sure the tips of your shoulders stay on the mat. So you're keeping that chest nice and open. And we're really using these abs to help control. Again, no holding of the breath. Nice control breath. In and out through the nose. And smooth motions, no sharp dropping. Really control it all the way down. Really nice, well done. Let's go for 4 more. Control these 4, 3 more. Come on, let's really use our abs. 2 more, don't let them get quicker. Slow it down. Last one, let's go really slow. And relax, good work, well done. The next one we are on to is Abdo Prep, so another crunchy one, but more for your top abs this time. So level 1, feet on the ground. Level 2, up into tabletop. Palms facing the ceiling off the ground. And you're going to lift with your chest bone, reaching up and off the floor, trying to roll up those vertebrae. Get as many vertebrae off the ground as you can. Okay, so level 1 down, level 2 with me into tabletop. Inhale to prepare. And let's go. Let's reach with those hands to the end of the room. Lift that chest bone up and towards the wall. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath as you're pushing up. Keep that neck nice and long so you're looking forward. Let's push ourselves. How high can you get off the mat? Come on, it's Friday. Let's get weekend abs. Really reach all the way up. Come on, lift that chest bone high and across. Okay, we're going to hold at the top and we're going to go 20 pulses. Let's go. All the way up. Come on. Keep breathing. Last 10. Come on, push for these 10. Get the height. Keep breathing, keep pushing. 3 more. Come on. And relax down. Good work. Right, we have 1 more ab one, and then we're going to do some stuff inside lying. So this one is bent knee drop out. So our legs are going to come up into tabletop, our neck's nice and long, collarbones nice and wide. Level 1, you just drop 1 knee out and draw it back in. Level 2, you lengthen the other leg away and drop the knee out and in. Level 3, same position, you drop it out, lengthen it away. But the whole time, we imagine we've got headlights on our pelvis staring straight at the ceiling, and they can't rotate, shift or move at all. They stay staring exactly where they are. Okay, so pick your level 1, 2 or 3 into tabletop. Inhale to lengthen the neck, open the chest. Exhale, let's go. So let's focus on those headlights. So they're not moving at all. So 1 leg straight or bent, and we're just dropping that knee out and in. Drawing the belly button towards the spine to keep really strong through there. Let's use the breath to help relax our upper body. Lengthen the neck, open the collarbone. Nice, good breath in and out through the nose. The lower the other leg is without touching the floor, the harder it will be on your abs. But really make sure your pelvis is staying square. You're staying strong through your abdominal muscles. Just dropping that knee in and out. Relaxing that upper body. Let's go for 5 more. Really good, well done. Good, and relax. And we're going to go straight onto the other side, so back up to tabletop, into your starting position, and let's go. Again, let's engage through these abs, really draw towards your belly button, keeping that pelvis square to the ceiling. Nothing's moving, just dropping that knee out and in. Keep the collarbone wide, tips of the shoulder in contact with the mat, and sliding the crown of the head up to the top of the mat to keep that nice long neck. Good. Keep engaging, keep controlling. Make sure there's no pelvis tilt. Really good, well done. Let's go for 5 more. Control this 5, make it smooth. And relax, really well done. That's the last of the abs. We're going to go into side lying now. So the first one we're going to do is the Adductor Glide. So there's only one level for this. We're going to be on our elbow. The front leg is going to be straight. The back leg, we're going to come onto our foot. So once we're in this position, we're going to pulse that leg up, glide it in, and tuck it up. So pulse up, glide in, knee to knee. Okay, so on our elbow, back leg, foot down, front leg is the one that's moving and going to be doing the work, okay? So let's start with it lengthened away. Nice deep breath to open our chest, lengthen our neck. Exhale, let's go. So pulse up, glide in, tuck together. Good. So it's a bit like the clown, but the other way around, where you're tucking your knees together. So pulse up, glide that leg in, pulse the knees together. This whole time I'm really engaging through my abs to make sure my trunk isn't moving. It's just my legs doing the work. Good, the next one we're going to hold out long and we're going to pulse for 10. Keep that pelvis nice and forward. 5, 4, 4, that's hard on the adductors. 1, come in and 10 pulses here. 8, keep strong through here. Back to alternating, so pulse, glide, pulse. Good, 5 out long to finish. And 5 in to finish. 2, 1, and relax. Oh, that got my inner thigh, didn't it? It did. Oh, need to work on that. Right, onto our other side. So again, on our elbow, back leg, bend up, foot down, front leg nice and straight. So engage to our abs, keep forward, and lift the leg up. Let's go. Pulse, drive in, knees together. Good. Let's remember our breaths as we do this. So nice controlled breaths in and out, controlling through our core. Pulse the leg up, pulse the knees together. So gliding in and up. Keep strong through that core. Really nice. Okay, on the next one, hold out long. We're going to go for 10. So get the height. Really, how high can you get that foot? 5 more. 2, 1, drive in, 10. Really good, well done. And again, pulse up and in. Really good, lengthen away, drive it in. Good, 5 out long to finish. Drive in, 5 to finish. 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Right, the next one we'll do, the last one we're going to do, is a rotational side plank. So, level 1, on your knees and elbows, coming up. You're going to reach up, tuck underneath, and then reach up tall again. Level 2, we come into an elbow and feet side plank, tucking all the way under and reaching all the way open. Level 3, hand and feet all the way up, tucking under, opening up. So pick your level. I'm going to do level 2, so elbow and feet. So inhale to prepare, open that collarbone, lengthen the neck, exhale up, engage through the abs, engage through the glutes, And let's go, tuck all the way under and reach all the way up. Try and make it nice and smooth as we do it, so no jolty movements, really controlling it. Use your breath to help with it. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale to open, exhale to thread through. Good, let's go for range. Really tuck all the way under as far as you can reach. And then open really nice and tall, nice long spine, squeezing those glutes forward. Nice. Let's go for 5 more. Let's control this 5. Really nice and smooth. Good, last 3. Control this, really smooth. Use your breaths. Good, 1 more. And relax down, good work. Last one on the other side, exactly the same. So level 1, elbows and knees. Level 2 with me, elbows and feet. Level 3, hand and feet. Okay, let's inhale to open the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale, squeeze those abs, squeeze those glutes. And let's go. Tucking through, opening up. Let's use those breaths again. Inhaling up, exhaling through. We're getting the range, really tucking all the way under, really opening all the way up and high. Nice. Reaching up, controlling down. Really smooth motions. Let's push ourselves on this one. How far can you reach? Last exercise. Let's go for 5 more. Open up. Let's go. 5. Reach, squeeze open. Last 3. Come on. Really push the range. 2 more. And relax down. A bit more gracefully than me. Well done. Right, we're going to do a couple of stretches and then we'll be finished. So feet together, knees out wide. Let's just stretch those adductors we worked today. So keep that chest bone nice and high. We're just going to hinge from the hip. Use those elbows to push out your knees. Nice deep breath in and out through the nose. Let's bring that heart rate, breath rate back down again. Use the breath out to help push you a little bit deeper into the stretch. Nice. Coming out of that one, we're going to come into a V-sit position. Chest nice and high again. Use the back of your forehead, arm, put it on the inside of your leg. Drop that arm over, let that hand go really heavy. And just relax yourself in this position. Really opening up through that side. Again, nice controlled breaths in and out through the nose. Good, use the other back of the forearm, reaching to the other side and reaching over. Imagine you've got a really heavy weight in that hand, it's just drawing you down towards your leg. Good. Up more. Good. When you're ready, bring your feet together. We're going to do a spinal roll up, so gently straighten your legs, tuck your bottom under, and roll one vertebrae up at a time. Good, let's do a deep breath in and out. 1 more. Good, well done. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week again. All right, bye-bye.